everybody, welcome back to Skunukki. This is Kayla, and I am joined here by...
London. Hello, I'm London.
Alright, and here we're going to be drawing some more emotions. This time it's going to be Zen, or Landon's persona. The emotions are going to be ranging from rage, confusion, happiness, etc. And I'm pretty sure you've seen some other emotions that aren't going to be in this video floating around in other videos. If you want to check out all the emotions on there, make sure to look at our Instagram. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and go to the speed paint. Okay.
Alright, so Kayla's going to be asking me some questions. First off, I just want to say this is my OC. His name is Zen. I made him back in 2012. I've had him for a very long time. He's a striped skunk. Yeah. So Kayla's going to ask me some questions about relationship stuff. So if you like hearing couples talk, enjoy the video.
Yeah. We'll put this in the link in the description. It's from oprahdaily.com. So, first question is, were you popular in high school?
I was not. I was that weirdo. I had a rolling backpack, and I have long hair, and so I would just walk around, and everybody would be like, oh, who's that? And then they just kind of avoided me, because I even got called the kid that would probably be most likely to cause a school shooting a few times, because I was just that kind of kid. I wasn't cringy. I didn't talk to anybody. I just kind of minded my own business. I was like, what do you mean? I don't talk to anybody. Just mind my own business.
Gosh. I was not on that level. You were like outcast of outcasts?
Yeah, I was the outcast of outcasts. Yeah. I had outcast friends, and I was still the outcast of them.
I was actually part of the regular outcasts. So, no, I wasn't in the popular kid group, but our high school was pretty, nice. The popular kids wouldn't be mean to you. They were just kind of yeah, we're here.
Most popular kids actually aren't that mean. They're usually nice, and that's what makes them popular in the first place, because they're usually good-looking and really nice, and they have good social skills. That's why they're usually not buttholes, because, if they were buttholes, they wouldn't be that popular.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Next question is, what was your favorite school subject growing up?
School subject? Astronomy. I really liked astronomy. So the stupid astronomy teacher, instead of doing his job, he would print out a paper with a bunch of links, URLs typed out with HTTPS and everything, and he'd give it to us and tell us to look it up on the computer. And so we had to type it in individually by URL and look at what was on there and take notes.
That is torture. That is so
But the stuff was usually pretty interesting when you got to it, but it was just wow. I would never take notes on it, but yeah, I still passed. I would just go there and play with the things, and yeah.
He got you to a location. You did the thing.
Yeah. As
far as my favorite school subject, I didn't really have one. I guess I liked history, and I hated math. I abhorred math. If you know, I'm an engineer. I'm a mechanical engineer, so obviously I need math. But I used to cry in my math classes. It was so bad that I would just right there just start bawling in the middle of class, in the middle of middle school, no less, when everyone's super angsty. Or no, this was freshman year, my bad. It was freshman year of high school. And I just started crying in class. And my teacher was named as Miss Campos. She was, what's wrong, sweetie? And we were doing, geometry or something. Super easy stuff. That's easy to me now. But kid me was just no, I'm not doing this. And then I got to college algebra and I did the same damn thing. And you're how am I an engineer? Well, I just kept going.
Yeah, she just pushed through it.
Oh gosh. And now I love thermodynamic math. It's the easiest thing. Next question is, was there an embarrassing fashion moment in your adolescence?
I remember I had put on, it was a really stupid thing. I had put on some pants that were in the closet. So we had in my household, it's really weird. We had just one giant closet / pantry that everybody kept their clothes in. It was just a communal thing. And I had put on some pants, and they were just normal gray pants, they're sweatpants. And I went to the living room, and my mom was like, oh, those are my pants, you're wearing girls' pants. And everybody started laughing at me, saying I was dressing like a girl. And I'm just it's just pants. I got really embarrassed. But they weren't they were just literally just sweatpants, just gray sweatpants.
I think they were just trying to tease you.
No, they were being mean.
Aw.
And still, it made me upset. Regardless, there's a certain point where you gotta stop teasing and not, keep going.
Oh. Mine, I think I talked about this in another video. The period thing. I don't remember if I did or not.
Yeah, you did in the last one. You got
I
choose the
did.
one.
I have to choose a different embarrassing fashion moment. Oh, I actually got one. Okay, so back whenever I was in elementary school, and this actually goes back to the popular kid question. It was Halloween, and my grandmother didn't believe in Halloween, so because she's a Jehovah's Witness, and she thought it was like the devil's like ritual and stuff. But I decided to put on my regular clothes, but the fancier regular clothes. And whenever kids asked me what I was, I would tell them I'm a popular girl. That's what my answer was. What?
That's so cringe.
Oh my god, stop! That's what my answer was.
It was really
to
funny,
like
though.
not being able to put on a Halloween costume was I'm a popular girl.
You know what I did one year at school? Because I didn't have a costume, so I wrote a little thing on it that says, I forgot what it says. It says like super guy or something like that. I put it on my shirt and I was like, yeah, I'm super guy.
That's pretty funny.
It worked because people thought it was funny. It was just a little stupid. I just put a piece of paper on my chest. I had colored and color pencils. It was a super guy.
Oh, that's really cute. It's like way better than my fashion disaster. Oh. Alright, next question is, what's your definition of romance?
Romance. Probably thrifting. I find it very romantic. Or like eating at a pizza joint. I don't know. I'm not that fancy. I'm very much white trash, okay? Or like something that's really fancy. I always find it really fancy is when we go to, what is that one place? The place that we went that one time that we walked out on like New Year's.
Oh my god.
Applebee's. I think Applebee's is fancy, okay? That stuff is amazing. I walk in there and I'm just like, because I grew up really poor. Really poor. And so I didn't get to eat a lot of places like that. McDonald's was the fanciest thing I got to go to as a kid. And so going to that as an adult now with actual money, it feels so weird because it feels so fancy. And now that we're in like the Pacific Northwest, we went to a place called the Spaghetti Factory. If you've never been there, it's basically just a really fancy pizza place. Or not pizza place, pasta place. It's the Spaghetti Factory. And I was like, wow, I feel so underdressed here. This is way too fancy. And she was just like, this is just an average person restaurant. And I'm like, no, this is too fancy. I don't like it.
Okay, well, no, like, to be clear, I wish we had photos of the interior that we could just pop up here.
Yeah.
But to be fair, the chairs were like, they look like king, like, chairs. They were, like, covered in velvet and there was chandeliers.
It was really pretty, but, like, I felt underdressed in there.
Okay, yeah, I kind of
We just got back from,
what was it?
We were gold panning.
Yeah.
And we were, like, covered in dirt and, like, wearing, like, really crappy clothes and my shoes are all just dirty and I was just like, oh, I feel so embarrassed. My shirt's all stained with sand and mud and just... Yeah, we're that kind of people, okay? We're trashy. We go out and do things, you know? We don't just sit in our house all day and play video games, I promise.
Okay, we got off topic, but my definition of romance, I'm actually a sucker. I don't think you actually know this about me.
Oh.
I love grand gestures.
Don't I do grand gestures for you?
Yeah, you do.
Like what?
Like you like to like give me stuff, like handmade things, and it's really cute.
Like this?
You don't know this, but he's holding up a snurm.
It's a snowman worm. It's like a really long snowman. He looks like a worm. It's great, and
That's
I'm
awful.
flopping around. It's made of crochet.
But that's my definition of romance, is grand gestures and such. Alright, so real quick, last question is, do you see yourself having kids, and if so, how many?
I used to not want kids at all because I have a lot of mental issues that I was like, no, I don't want to pass those on to kids. But then when I got with Kayla, like, I feel much better about my life, and like I feel like if we did raise a kid, they would be raised better than we are because we're more financially secure, we're in a better environment, and that I would actually like to have a kid, like probably just like 1 or 2, like maybe 2, so that they don't feel too spoiled. But like 1 would be more enough. I mean, kids are expensive nowadays. You gotta spend so much money on a kid just to make them happy and grow up well. So I mean, yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I actually feel pretty much the same way. Alright, but we're go ahead and wrapping up here. I'm drawing the last emote and doing the line art. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you really liked our content, please. We're such a small channel. Like, we actually see those 2 followers. We see Ivan and Sire Dog, like Brave Lionheart, you know.
I don't know if they even watch the Speedpaint.
I don't think they do, but
yeah, I don't think they do.
We know you're there.
Yeah, if you do watch it, say hi in the comments. If anybody watched this, please say hi in the comments if you made it to the end. I'd really like it. Like, join our channel. We're really nice, I promise. Anyways,
We
bye.
love you. Bye.
Love you.